Improving your English is a journey that requires patience, consistency, and the right approach. The word improve in language learning means enhancing your ability to understand, speak, read, and write more effectively. It means moving from basic communication to expressing yourself with confidence and clarity. It also involves developing a natural flow in conversation, expanding your vocabulary, and refining your pronunciation and grammar. Many people assume that improving English is simply about learning more words or studying grammar rules. However, true improvement comes from using the language in real-life situations. It's not just about knowing English. It's about being able to use English in any context. Whether you are a student, a professional, or someone who wants to communicate better while traveling, improving your English will open doors to more opportunities. Another important aspect of improvement is consistency. Learning a language is like building a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you become. You cannot expect to become fluent overnight, but if you make English a part of your daily life, you will see progress. Just like learning to play a musical instrument, regular practice will help you master the language over time. In this article, we will discuss powerful strategies to improve your English, share the inspiring story of a learner who overcame challenges to master the language, and provide a conclusion that will encourage you to take action. How to improve your English. The first and most important step in improving your English is to immerse yourself in the language. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Listen to English music, watch English movies, read English books, and try to think in English. The more exposure you have, the more natural the language will become for you. Many learners make the mistake of studying English only during their lessons, but real improvement happens outside the classroom, in real-life situations. Speaking regularly is another key factor in language improvement. Many learners hesitate to speak because they fear making mistakes. However, making mistakes is a natural part of learning. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. Find a language partner, join an English-speaking group, or even talk to yourself in the mirror. If you don't have a partner, recording your own voice and listening to your pronunciation can be very helpful. Another effective way to improve your English is by reading every day. Reading helps you expand your vocabulary, understand sentence structures, and improve your comprehension skills. Start with simple books and articles, then gradually move to more complex texts. Reading English newspapers, blogs, and novels will expose you to different writing styles and help you understand how words are used in context. Writing in English is also a powerful tool for improvement. Keep a journal where you write about your daily activities, thoughts, and experiences in English. Writing helps you organize your ideas and express them clearly. You can also write emails, social media posts, or even start a blog in English. The more you write, the more comfortable you will become with sentence formation and grammar. One important yet often overlooked strategy is thinking in English. Many learners struggle with fluency because they think in their native language and then translate into English. This slows down their speech and makes their sentences sound unnatural. To improve fluency, start thinking in English about simple things: what you're going to eat, your plans for the day, or your opinions about something. With time, you will develop the ability to express yourself directly in English without translating. Listening practice is another essential part of improving English. Listening to English speakers will help you understand pronunciation, rhythm, and common expressions. You can listen to English podcasts, audiobooks, or news reports. Watching TV shows and movies with English subtitles will also help you become familiar with the way native speakers talk. Over time, you will find it easier to understand conversations and respond naturally. Let me tell you a story of a learner who improved his English. Let me share the inspiring story of Ahmed, a young man from Egypt who struggled with English when he first moved to the United States for university. Back in his home country, Ahmed had only learned English through textbooks, and his speaking skills were weak. When he arrived in California, he realized that understanding and communicating with native speakers was much harder than he had expected. At first, Ahmed felt frustrated and embarrassed whenever he spoke English. He often hesitated, searching for the right words, and he was afraid of making mistakes. He struggled to keep up with lectures, and socializing with classmates was difficult because he couldn't express himself well. Instead of giving up, he decided to take a different approach. He immersed himself in English completely. To improve his listening skills, Ahmed started watching English TV shows every day. He began with subtitles but gradually removed them as he became more comfortable. He also listened to English podcasts on his way to school, which helped him become familiar with different accents and ways of speaking. Over time, he became more confident, and his sentences started flowing more naturally. Ahmed also kept a daily English journal, where he wrote about his experiences, thoughts, and new words he learned. Writing helped him structure his sentences better and remember vocabulary. To make his learning more interactive, he started using English speaking apps, which gave him instant feedback on pronunciation and grammar. One of the biggest turning points for Ahmed was when he got a part-time job at a local cafe. At first, he struggled to understand customer orders and reply quickly, but working in an English-speaking environment forced him to improve. He had to communicate with customers, answer their questions, and interact with coworkers all in English. Within a few months, his speaking skills improved dramatically. After 1 year of consistent effort, Ahmed's English improved significantly. He no longer struggled in lectures. He made friends more easily, and he even started giving presentations in class with confidence. His journey was not easy, but his persistence and daily practice paid off. Improving your English is not about memorizing endless grammar rules, it's about using the language in real-life situations. By immersing yourself in English, practicing speaking regularly, reading daily, writing your thoughts, and listening to native speakers, you can make significant progress. Remember, fluency does not happen overnight. It is a gradual process that requires patience and dedication. Even if you make mistakes, don't let that discourage you. Mistakes are proof that you are learning, and every time you practice, you are getting closer to your goal. Take inspiration from Carlos's story. He struggled at first, but through persistence and immersion, he transformed his English skills. If he can do it, so can you. Start today, set a goal, create a daily routine, and commit to improving step by step. English is not just a subject. It's a tool that opens doors to opportunities, new friendships, and global connections. The journey may be long, but every small effort you make brings you closer to fluency. Keep going, keep practicing, and most importantly, enjoy the process of learning.